For the first time in as long as any of us can remember, we are finally able to shed some light on the history of our planet and conceivably our origins as a people. What we have found here is nothing short of miraculous. An ancient starship lost to the desert for 1,000 years. The structural damage it sustained, the compression patterns, the debris footprint, all of it is consistent with atmospheric penetration followed by ground impact. But why did it crash here? What happened? Many questions remain unanswered. We know that the satellite data we collected identified hundreds of similar sites scattered throughout the Great Banded Desert. Each one of these could be a wreck just like the Kalash. It is safe to assume the Galcian have been exploiting these resources for years. Now it's our turn. Composed of exotic materials and compounds not native to our planet, each represents a potential treasure trove of untapped resources and alien technology we can leverage in our fight against the Galcian, and which may well hold the key to our survival on Kharak.
All crews, prepare to shipbreak.
Detailed scans have identified one section of the Kalash with energy readings far exceeding normal parameters. I'll begin salvaging there first. Once I've confirmed my shipbreaking plan works, we'll move out into the valley below and expand operations.
Copy that, Rachel. Deploying security teams to defend the inner perimeter.
Approaching the wreck now.
Copy that, Rachel. Proceed with shipbreaking operations.
Get that unit. We will need to use several demolition charges. I'll need to place the charges on the wreck and detonate them once I'm clear of the blast zone.
Understood.
Location marked. Deploy scanner. Strike craft ready.
Salvager ready. CUs identified. Proceed to site.
Reading you. Reading you. Brenner copies. Reading you.
Armor copies. Provide escort for that base runner. Deploy a turret on that location.
Acknowledged. Reading you.
Keep an eye on the
Brenner copies.
Report anything.
Charges placed and enabled. Move.
All right. Pull back to a safe distance and initiate detonation.
The charges can be detonated individually or as a group. We have eyes. There it goes.
All right.
Nice work.
We need to collect that artifact and return it back to the Capisi to research it. Awaiting orders. CU field expended. Unit is down. Get it back up and running.
Systems ready.
Awaiting orders. Science officer responding.
Crews are ready. Green light to proceed. Move.
Go for Capisi. New course charted.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed. CU field depleted.
artifact we recovered has been installed successfully. The Capisi is already registering a massive increase in available power.
Capisi power levels are surging. Nice find, Rachel.
Attention fleet. The artifact manifest is now available to review the latest science analysis and data. We must push out into the valley and salvage the remaining wreck sites before we run out of time.
Understood.
We're clear to proceed.
Railgun copy.
Support cruisers have been outfitted with
Be aware. Scattered Galcian contacts detected near wreck locations in the valley. Ensure salvage teams are well defended.
Understood. Salvage teams form up and await orders.
Reading you, Command. Proceed to new coordinates.
Awaiting orders. I've updated the salvagers with the demolition charge schematic. They'll require CUs to produce new charges.
Hostile lighted.
Understood.
Visually authenticated. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending. Reporting.
Intel, be advised. Hacking Galcian units is now available. By accessing their shared network, I can commandeer their vehicles.
If you can get them aboard the Capisi, our engineers can reconfigure their control systems. Once that's done, we can allocate them to our fleet.
Move.
Sounds like a plan.
Board's green.
Attempt to commandeer one of their units to confirm the system is operational.
CU deposit depleted.
Carrier copies.
Cruiser reading. Maintenance personnel to stations.
Carrier here.
Research completed.
Runner copies.
CUs exhausted.
Salvage team is approaching another wreck site. Keep your eyes open for Galcian strike teams.
AO's marked. Set some mines. Maybe we'll catch them off guard. Reading you, Command. Base runner responding.
Rachel here. Reading you.
Send your message.
CU field depleted.
Defend that area with the turret.
Rachel here. Reading you. Just when we were getting comfortable.
Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation.
Move order confirmed.
Hostile light attack.
Galcian air units are probing our position.
Can you confirm that?
Anti-air turrets now available for construction. Anti-air turret templates loaded into the base runners. The main assault force will arrive soon.
Make ready. Armored vehicle is taking fire. Strike craft destroyed.
Location.
On it. Drawing enemy fire.
Base runner here. Defend that area with the turret.
Hostile armor incoming. Ready. Send. Attention. Get us moving.
Cruiser ready.
Reporting. CU deposit depleted. Salvager online.
Identified target site on scanner. One of our turrets is taking fire. We're ready for alert. Support craft has been engaged. Send message. A railgun is taking effective fire.
Green line confirmed.
Enemy armor disabled. Enemy railgun firing on friendly.
This is Rachel, go ahead. Repair the critical systems first.
Report.
PC copies.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Hostile strike craft down.
Ready for command. Copy. Coordinates set.
Unidentified craft on approach. Mark the bearing. This is the captain.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot.
Go ahead.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. A turret is under fire. Enemy airstrike inbound.
Copy. Cleared to engage.
We've got a salvager under fire. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Deploy a turret on that location. Ready for assignment. Roger. Coordinates confirmed.
Rachel here.
Base runner online. Time's a-wasting.
Runner copies. Form up around that base runner.
Lock down the gear. We're moving. Cruiser reading. Copy. We're on the way.
Hostiles designated. Trackers assigned.
Salvager ready. Advance to mark CUs.
Tracking armored craft on approach.
Sent message.
One of our turrets is taking
Base
fire.
runner is en route.
Strike craft destroyed. Armored vehicle is taking fire.
Coordinates confirmed. New coordinates verified. We're moving. Reporting. Defend that area with a turret.
PC reading.
I wonder if anyone survived this impact. Approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
Armor systems active. Carrier warning. Heat levels are spiking. Reroute power to avoid system damage.
Go ahead. Target set. Make ready.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set. Hostile armor eliminated. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. A turret is under fire. Hostile strike craft down.
CU site exhausted.
PC, go ahead.
CU's exhausted. It's amazing. This technology survived all these years exposed to the open desert. Fighter online. I wish I had a fully equipped lab to study this material in more detail. Update. RUs in the region have been drained. Strike fighter online. Strike fighter ready for service. Acknowledged. We're moving out. Spool up. Runner copies.
Send your message. Prep for mobilization.
CU field expended.
Deploy a turret on that location.
Runner copies. Runner copies. Reading you.
Intel, we found an artifact at this location. Looks promising. Great work. Continue salvaging.
Move to the railgun. Reading you. Okay, time to roll.
Deploying at next direct site. Expecting Gaussian reinforcements.
Back online. Move.
Hostile light attack vehicle visually authenticated. We got something on the horizon. Waiting for eyes on to authenticate. Hostile designated. Mark bearing. Hostile interceptor down. Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position. Strike craft destroyed. One of our turrets is taking fire.
Standing by. Hack payload on target.
Armor vehicle taking effective fire. Alert! Rachel is in contact. Enemy armor disabled.
It works. I have assumed control of the Gaussian vehicle. Sending it to the Kapisi now.
Salvage teams. Sensor activity is increasing. Expect the main Gaussian force to arrive soon. We're going as fast as we can here. Understood. Keep your eyes open and be ready to pull back to the Kapisi.
Report. Hostile strike craft down.
Rachel here? That unit is down. Get it back up and running.
Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. Hostile detected. Visual unconfirmed.
CU field depleted.
Blood sex is placed to that CU field. We can't afford a rescue up out here.
Ready.
Support ready. Set new heading.
We got a railgun under fire.
Turret set in place.
Hostile armor eliminated.
Op ready. Green line confirmed. Ready. Defend that area with the turret. Go for range.
CU field
Move
expanded.
confirmed.
Enemy airstrike inbound.
Standing by.
A turret is under fire.
Focus the repair on primary systems.
Hostile interceptor destroyed.
Acknowledged. Artifact spotted. Get on.
Alert. Turret
Reading you,
post
command.
destroyed.
An RU site has
That
been
area with the
depleted.
turret.
Artifact recovered. Authentication confirmed.
Acknowledged. Let's roll out.
Go for carrier.
Reading
RU
you.
site
Moving out.
exhausted.
Spool up.
RU deposit depleted.
Crews are ready. We're cleared to move. Let's go.
PDA active.
Ready for assignment. Prep for long-range move.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. We've got hostile on sensors. Confirm visual.
Runner. Get a turret up. Make sure it's combat ready.
Strike craft destroyed. One of our turrets is taking fire. Ready. Send. Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Hostile interceptor
Runner,
down.
go ahead. Defend that area with a turret. Railgun reading you. Coordinates confirmed.
Hostile railgun on the board. Reading. Hostile railguns have opened up. The captain. Go ahead. Hostile range craft destroyed. Unknown inbound. Designating hostile.
Sent message. We need a turret set in place.
Salvage array ready.
Hostile strike craft down.
What do you need? Charge layout set. Get started.
Base runner online. Time's a-wasting. We blocked down a prime area. Place some mines. Maybe they'll walk right into it. Runner copies. Lay down mines. Move. Reading you, Command. AO's marked. Set some mines. Maybe we'll catch them off guard.
Enemy airstrike inbound. Salvager has been engaged. Enemy contacts on the board. Hostile light attack vehicle detected.
Reel's tracking. We're looking good.
Reading.
Strike fighter approaching.
Armored vehicle is taking fire. Strike systems online. Ready to burn.
CU site exhausted.
Alert. Support taking hostile fire. Op ready. Strike craft destroyed. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set.
Runner. Get it.
One of our salvage teams is approaching a wreck in the valley. Updates to follow.
Runner, go ahead.
CU deposit
Order
depleted.
confirmed. Copy. On our way.
PC copies.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe.
CU's exhausted.
Alert. Hostile strike fighter in circulation. Support crews are under attack. Immediate fire support on that position.
Send orders. Set charges right there. We read you.
CU field depleted.
Charge layout set. Get started.
Intel, we found an artifact at this location. Looks promising.
Enemy armor.
Great work. Continue salvaging.
Waiting for eyes.
Be advised, all wreck sections at this site have been processed successfully.
Copy.
That didn't take long. Galcian forces are responding to our salvage operations. Authentication confirmed.
Galcian strike group confirmed on sensors. Redirect defensive forces to our salvage crew's position. We're being hailed by the Galcian carrier. Stand by to receive.
Attention.
Suggest carrier Khaleesi. There can be no hiding from the Galcian in the Great Desert. We are the desert. As before, you have violated this holy site. Only now you have chosen to destroy it, pillaging its sacred artifacts to serve your profane ambitions. You may go no further. Prepare to face the wrath of Sejuk. And beg his I will pray for your soul.
The Galcian commander Kagan has cornered us. We are heavily outnumbered. They will mount their assault from all sides. We must stand our ground. All personnel, man your battle stations.
It's under fire. Capisi copies.
Strike fighter CU field expended.
Hostile light.
Picking up sensor contacts all around us. We must pull back to the Capisi.
It's under fire.
Confirmed. Get back to the Capisi immediately.
Galcian units approaching. This is going to be close.
All available forces are to protect salvage crews and the Capisi. All other concerns are secondary.
Strike fighter online. Strike fighter ready for service.
We've got hostile on sensor. Confirm visual. Enemy armor disabled. This is the captain. Enemy railgun.
Be advised, the Galcian have deployed a new variant of their armored combat unit. It appears to have replaced its standard armament with a missile battery. This will allow it to function as both ground fire support and mobile AA.
Hostile range craft destroyed. Strike craft destroyed. One of our turrets is taking fire. Armor vehicle taking effective fire.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set.
Tracking range target.
CU site exhausted.
Go ahead. Take him out. Reading.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the pipe. Hostile railguns have opened up. Hostile strike craft
Strike
down.
fighter approach vector dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Hostile armor eliminated.
Operators to confirm.
Confirmed. Alerts 2. Ready. Send. Battle report. Enemy production cruiser destroyed.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engine off. Strike craft destroyed.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. Enemy armor disabled.
Go for ranged. Get us underway.
Support ready. Roger that. Coordinates confirmed.
Railgun reading you. Move confirmed.
Attention.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn.
Be advised, an RU site has been exhausted of resources.
Op ready.
Op ready.
The sensors post is taking fire.
Salvager ready. Move out.
Set new heading.
We read you.
Sedim reinforcements have arrived. I say again, Sedim reinforcements have arrived. All units, hold fast and maintain position.
Capisi, this is Captain Mashad of the Sedim carrier Sakala.
Sakala, be advised. The enemy carrier Ashoka and her fleet have us surrounded.
Understood. We warned you and our coalition partners for years of the Galcian threat. We called for a total cleansing of the desert wastelands. off these Gritidem while we have the advantage.
Agreed.
The Galcian carrier has an escort of multiple cruisers. Recommend immediate advance on the Galcian position.
Capisi, say again. Request targeting the siege cruiser positions.
Copy, Sakala. All units, move on those siege cruisers now. Ready, send.
We are being overrun.
All operators, alert. Hostile approach confirmed.
Copy that. We've got the tracker updated. We're monitoring hostile movements.
Alert, friendly taking hostile fire.
Capisi, we are taking heavy fire. Request your forces target the Galcian siege cruisers near our location.
Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines hot.
Live fuse being uplink.
CU deposit depleted.
Enemy light attack vehicle marked on approach. Hostile on sensors. Authentication pending. Enemy armor on approach. Strike fighter taking hostile fire. See copies.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course set. Be advised. Allied craft down.
CU's exhausted. Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Attack vector dialed in. We're in the fight. Allied craft has been engaged. Provide fire support. 2 checks 360. Enemy railgun eliminated.
Strike fighter coordinates dialed in.
Attack course.
CU field expended. Strike fighter approach vector dialed in.
Green line confirmed. Engines off.
CU field depleted.
Hostile strike craft down. Allied craft lost. Enemy contacts on the board. Battle report. Hostile siege cruiser
Dialed
eliminated.
in.
Strike systems online. Ready to burn. Alert. Friendly taking hostile fire. Contact. Enemy armor. Bearing designated. A fire careful. Combat relay. Hostile cruiser eliminated.
The enemy is withdrawing.
All units assume convoy formation and stand by to pursue.
Personal log, Operations Officer Clea Soban, Expedition Carrier Capisi. How many days have we been out here? Feels like weeks already. We've re-established communication with the North. Reports from Tyr are encouraging. Pockets of resistance have sprung up and are holding Galcian forces at bay. But for how long? Here, crew morale remains high despite the constant engagement with Galcian forces. I can't say enough about the men and women who've signed on, risking their lives for this expedition. Our goal feels almost impossible at times, but there is hope, and a will to succeed against all odds. For now, that will have to do.